Hi, hi, hi. This is Jacqueline with Women in Need of Empowerment. And here at WINE, we educate, equip, and empower women to grow in the direction of God's promise. I'm glad you're here in this space with me today. We're talking about those in the meantime moments. I wonder what you think about when you think about in the meantime. What does it really mean? Well, when you think about meantime, it is that space of time before something happens, but also before where I am actually ends. So before something happens, but before it actually ends, the space and time that I am in. And so that can be a peculiar, awkward time for us. And sometimes we find ourselves wanting to give up in the meantime because we don't know what to do in the meantime. Understand this: when you do get to that place of being in the meantime, embrace the fact of knowing that you'll never be the same again, that good things are on the way, that you are about to yield a harvest that's going to blow the minds of everybody around you. So stick to that in the meantime moment. Don't try to run from it. Don't try to loop out of it. It's sort of like that butterfly that's in the cocoon. Understand this, ladies. Something is occurring beneath the surface. You do have a hope in Christ Jesus because something is occurring in the meantime, whether we understand it, whether we understand why we're there, whether we understand how to even get out. What's more important is that we understand our role while we're in the meantime. So let's talk about that just briefly. Things that we can do. We can acknowledge where we are. That is very important to do. When you're talking about being in an in the meantime moment, you need to have clarity. Am I just entering in this moment? Am I somewhere in the middle of the season, or am I about to loop out? Because wherever I am in this process is going to determine how I need to respond to it. One of the other things we need to do is we need to yield. Ladies, we've got to yield to the process. Just like with labor, I can't make it go faster or slower. It's going to happen naturally. So I must yield to the process because I need to embrace fully my now, where I am. When you're in the meantime, those in the meantime moments are rebuilding, they're recalibrating, and they are reestablishing us. So it's so important that we understand the main purpose is to tear down old patterns and to build new ones. We want to also be able to hear clearly, and the way we do that is by reflecting. We reflect on what's working. What's working for me now is what I need to reflect on, not what didn't work. We know what didn't work, what is working. We also want to get to that place where we understand we must now reinforce. That is our call to action right there. When you're in the meantime moments, it's important to understand we need to now reinforce. At some point, we've got to pull together everything that we've gleaned. And what does reinforcing look like? All it looks like is doing what worked. We actually got to walk it out now. I'm going to take everything I've learned also and place it in my toolbox, because I promise you, when it's time to level up again, and a time will come, I'm going to have the tools that I need to at least position me properly and even quicker than I did this time, perhaps. Ladies, I want to leave you with this. As Christians, there's something that's really important when we're coaching ourselves through any moment of life, be it in the meantime or any other moment or seasons of life. It is important to do it from God's perspective. And how do we do that? By laying a foundation of the Word, putting the Word on whatever we're experiencing. And so Psalm 119:15-16, I'm going to paraphrase that for you. It says, I will meditate on your precepts. I will fix my eyes on your ways. I will delight in your statutes. I will not forget your word. The objective, remember, is to tear down old patterns and build new ones. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, I want you to be encouraged that if you need any empowerment tools, you may go to stayonthevine.com. We have a wealth of information there for you. Till next time, I want you to live in purpose, on purpose, and do not apologize for it. Bye-bye.